With the blue team looking on, the red team enters the dining room, knowing that one of them will be going home soon.
Elsie, you have your two names.
Yes, I do.
Tell me your first nominee for elimination and why.
My first nominee is Carol Ann. Carol Ann and I are the least knowledgeable in a kitchen of this kind of setting. And my thought is that if we're going to be one man less, maybe just one of us being unfamiliar with things is best served.
And second nominee for elimination and why.
Second nominee is Dewberry.
You know, if I get picked and Chef decides it's time for me to go, well, you know what? It's been a good run.
You're not going anywhere. I thought Dewberry showed a lack of energy and interest in what was going on today, and I think that lack of energy could probably hurt the team in the long run.
Okay. Jimmy and Jeff, boy oh boy, you dodged those bullets well tonight, you know that?
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
Big time. Out of respect for Elsie, Caroline, Dewberry, you two step forward, please. Caroline, tell me why you think you should stay.
I don't think you should underestimate somebody who doesn't have any experience. They may surprise you.
Dewberry, give it to me.
I do feel that I have more of a base knowledge, and that certainly does give me an advantage, and that is probably the greatest thing that I had to offer.
So you have a great base knowledge. Where?
Just in general things.
Really? That's a hard decision.
Caroline, I want you to come out, I want you to get on the stove and help.
All right.
All you've done for the last hour is just stand there. Get out of the way, like one big fucking overgrown muffin.
So my decision is, Caroline, I told you, never, ever turn your back on the team. And tonight you did just that. Didn't show any interest in the team until I told you. This whole competition is about teams. Give me your jacket. Now, Hell's Kitchen no longer needs you. Wake up.
Yes, sir.
I am very angry because when you're presented with an opportunity to do something great and then you see that disappear, it's very disappointing.
Chris,
Yes, Chef.
first person you nominated for elimination and why?
I'm gonna have to say Dewberry. The fact that he lets himself get so upset about things is gonna hurt the team in the long run.
Second nominee.
Jeff. He lets his own head get in the way, then gonna hurt the team in the long run.
You two, step forward. Chris,
Yes, Chef.
that's the right choice. I agree with that 110%. You two so deserve to be here. Dewberry,
Yes, Chef.
why should you stay?
I think that I definitely had some decent work that went out tonight, but the fact that I let everything get under my skin was inexcusable. And the only thing I can say is I can promise you it would never happen again as long as I were in Hell's Kitchen.
Jeff.
Chef, I feel I'm a team player. I put the team before myself this entire day, the last 2 days. The dedication is there and the heart and the commitment's there.
But you're a shit cook. You really are shit. So I've got a big decision to make.
That's nice. That's very nice. Well done.
Chef.
You're useless, you know that.
I am. Goodbye.
You're mixing away like a fucking donkey. Jeff, what are you doing?
Dewberry, you're going tonight for one very simple reason. You're a coward, and you turned your back on your team after you screwed them. Give me your jacket and get out of Hell's Kitchen.
Well, what happened, happened. I mean, I can't say that I didn't deserve it. I kind of felt like I was making a comeback, but I was not justified in walking out on my team.
Ralph, first nominee and why? Come on, Ralph.
My first nominee is Wendy, Chef, because the meat station gave us a lot of trouble tonight, and it made it very difficult for service to go out without a hitch.
Second nominee and why?
My second nominee is Andrew, Chef. The constant bickering with you created unnecessary stress on the rest of the team, and for success, we can't have that.
Interesting comments, Ralph. I think you hit the nail right on the head. Wendy and Andrew, step forward, please. Wendy, tell me why you think you should stay.
Well, Chef, I know I did a terrible job this evening, and if I am given the opportunity to continue, I would greatly appreciate it.
It's painful working with you, you know that. Very painful. Andrew, why do you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen?
Well, I know we had our disagreements this evening.
We had a disagreement this evening. You cooked a fucking salty risotto and sent it up to the hot plate. Start again. Why should you stay in Hell's Kitchen?
I'm a team player. I help out, I run around. I'm constantly driving to help the team.
So this is a really tough decision, because you're both crap. The person leaving Hell's Kitchen tonight is Wendy. Give me your jacket.
Yes, Chef.
And you, smart ass, count your lucky stars you're standing.
It's been an absolutely horrible night. Nothing went right. I feel like I let myself down, I let the team down, and I let Chef down. I'm disappointed that I didn't get further. I think that's really the biggest emotion I'm feeling right now.
Jessica,
Yes, Chef.
have you decided on your nominees?
Yes, Chef, I have.
Was it difficult?
It's extremely difficult, Chef. These are not only our roommates, but they've become our friends, and more importantly, our team. And it's always terrible to let one of your team leave, Chef.
First nominee and why, please?
My first nominee is Andrew. He was on veg tonight and seemed to have a bit of a hard time getting, the final product out and on plate, on time. It affects the entire team, and that's why I nominate Andrew, Chef.
Second nominee and why?
My second nominee is Mary Ellen. Today in the kitchen, she had a bad bout with the risotto, and she wasn't able to bounce back as hard as we would have liked.
Marilyn, Andrew, step forward, please. Andrew, tell me why you think you should stay.
I kept my mouth shut tonight, Chef, and it shows that I'm a learning machine.
a learning machine.
I've got no endive. Yes, I've got no spinach, I've got no butternut squash, and now the fish is overcooked. So listen, young man, start the table again.
I think being here twice in a row clearly indicates the blue team don't like you. Mary Ellen, tell me why you think you should stay.
Well, Chef, this evening I felt like I was doing a very good performance on starters until I let myself down, my team down, and you down.
Tonight, you shut the kitchen down. Tonight we had to stop cooking on the back of those risottos. And it was pretty darn disgusting.
Nothing's coming out until this table gets served, yeah?
Yes, Chef.
But I want 3 beautiful risottos.
Yes, Chef.
Because you know how to do a beautiful risotto.
Sorry, Chef.
Disappointed in you both. The person leaving Hell's Kitchen tonight is Mary Ellen. Take off your jacket. You're leaving Hell's Kitchen.
I think that Chef Ramsay's decision tonight was the wrong decision. I don't believe I was the weak link on the team tonight. I think, as shown in the past, it was Andrew that was the weak link. I think that Andrew will be joining me shortly.
Michael.
Yes, Chef.
Do you have your 2 nominees for elimination?
Yes, Chef, I do.
First nominee and why, please?
My first nominee is Elsie. During the service tonight, she was really flustered. She's the one person that really stuck out to me, so my decisions were based upon that. Elsie's really evolved, and I hate to have to nominate her, but I do.
Second nominee and why?
My second nominee is Chris.
Chris.
Yes.
Wow.
Jimmy had such a wonderful night, and he's working so hard, and he plows through, and you know I just couldn't put him in that position tonight.
So you chose Chris for his performance tonight?
Yeah, you know, well, I chose Chris. You know, yesterday he said he was the strongest link on our team.
Who's your strongest link?
I believe I'm the strongest, Chef.
If he really is, he'll be with us tomorrow to kick ass.
Jimmy.
Yes, Chef.
You've been a bullet dodger, a bullet swallower. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Elsie and Chris, step forward, please. Elsie.
Yes, Chef.
Just tell me why you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
I've come here with little knowledge of what it is to run an establishment like this. But through it all, I've learned a great deal, and I've put my best foot forward and have not stopped working hard for my team.
Thank you. Chris?
Chef.
Tell me why you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
Well, Chef, I just think that my work ethic and my devotion to my team and my hard work will prove to pay off for Hell's Kitchen in the long run.
Tough decision.
Elsie?
Yes?
Anything moving?
Yes.
Because all I can see is just prepping here. You're like a little maid just prepping here, but nothing's actually happening on the stove. 2 tortellini away.
Oui, Chef.
Cut the toss pot bullshit, oui, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
Chris, give me your jacket. We're leaving Hell's Kitchen. Thank you.
I was an executive chef. I worked real hard to get it. I am not ashamed of it. I belong there. I belong to be the last one standing. So Michael took the easy way out.
Red team. Nice to be sitting down.
Yes, Chef.
Jessica,
Yes, Chef.
you're in a tough spot.
It's a very tough spot, Chef.
Have you your nominee for elimination?
I have.
Who is it and why?
So my nominee for tonight is Andrew. He does seem to get in the line of fire quite a bit. And there just seems to be something slightly missing. At this point in the game, Chef, we're a team, but we need to stand on our own 2 feet.
Interesting. Thank you. Andrew, step forward, please. Jessica.
Yes, Chef.
Whilst I respect your choice, the decision is mine. Ralph.
Yes, Chef.
Step forward. Andrew.
Yes, Chef.
Why should you stay in Hell's Kitchen?
I don't take responsibility for that dish. I can't walk out of here for the wrong reasons.
You know what? Andrew is responsible for preparing a dish that Alabuk required 3 ingredients to be spot on. But I would think that he would have cared more about the dish previous to service than to figure it out during.
Well, I think it's really important that you both are honest. Because I'm standing here fucking confused.
Jess brought up a good point of being a team player, having a team, and working within that team. And I have to tell you the honest truth that right now I feel like I'm on the Ralph team. And that's not a good feeling, because I don't feel like I'm able to put myself in there and show myself and prove it. Because that dish wasn't me, it wasn't mine, it wasn't what I wanted. That if I had served what I wanted, you know what, Jessica may not have had to make that decision whatsoever tonight.
Chef, I never asked for it to become, as Andrew says, Ralph's team. However, the team led a burden of work to be put on my shoulders. I prepared the dishes that I had to prepare today, 2 of the appetizers, 2 of the desserts. I executed 23 of the entrees. I did my job. No shortcuts, no crying, just doing it like a pro. I am strong in the kitchen, stronger than Andrew, and from there, you make your call.
Can I say one more thing?
You know, for the first day I met you, Andrew, you're not the kind of big-headed, arrogant little twat that likes to be steamrolled. Now you're telling me that Ralph manipulated your dish into becoming a poached halibut.
Chef, it's like I said.
Andrew, give me a jacket.
Maybe I wasn't as successful in the kitchen, but I gotta tell you, I think I had the more integrity tonight. I spoke for myself, I stood up for myself, you know, and I said what needed to be said.
Ralph.
Yes, Chef.
Have you decided on your 2 nominees?
Yes, I have, Chef.
First nominee and why?
My first nominee is Jimmy. Tonight through service, at the point where the pressure was on and he had to be putting the dishes and the food to the hot plate, and the momentary distraction of him barking back at you caused us to lose valuable time during service. And then whenever you lose time in service, you can't recreate it.
Fair point. Second nominee and why?
My second nominee is Jessica.
Jessica.
Tonight during service, there was a point where it became a hindrance to the team as far as being able to execute tables and plates.
Jimmy and Jessica, step forward, please. One of you is going to be leaving Hell's Kitchen shortly. Jimmy, tell me why you think you should stay.
I believe over the past couple weeks, I've been a team player. I've busted my hump, but tonight when I had my scuffle with you, that was just uncalled for, and I apologize for that.
And less than 24 hours ago, you were flying high.
Yes, Chef, I was.
Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you, Chef.
Jessica,
Yes, Chef.
just tell me why you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
Well, Chef, I think I've been an amazing team player since we've been here. In terms of tonight, it was definitely a rough night. And, I was extremely disappointed with myself. But, I'm going to try hard, putting my best foot forward and learning how to do this.
So I have to eliminate someone from Hell's Kitchen now.
Why isn't the
I'm trying to fucking do both at the same time. What do you want me to do?
Come here, you.
No!
Can I just send this food here? Get back on your section and talk to me. Hey, hello. What's this? Get back on your section!
My decision is... Jessica, you fought back. Jimmy, you didn't. You're out. Give me your jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen, please.
Yes, Chef.
And remember one thing, be extremely proud of how far you got.
Yes, Chef.
You've done bloody well.
Thank you for everything. Appreciate that.
And I mean that.
Thank you, Chef.
Keep your head up high.
Will do.
It deserves to stay up high.
Yes, Chef. Good job. Bye-bye.
Jimmy.
I've had no regrets about coming to Hell's Kitchen. If anything, this broadened my horizons.
It looks like a dehydrated camel's turd.
Yes, sir.
That looks like a dog's dinner.
Yeah.
Get it in the bin. Oh no! No, no! Dirty bowl!
Don't touch your hair! Don't touch your face!
Jimmy, you look delicious as a blonde. Jimmy, start dancing like a ballerina. Move. You're the man, Jimmy. You're the man.
And it was a clean plate.
It was a clean plate.
I'm definitely not giving up on my dream of restaurateur. The Chef Ramsay said to keep on moving forward, and it really meant a lot to me coming from him because this is what I really want to do in my life.
That was a tough one tonight. I've made my decision. Michael.
Chef.
You look distraught.
Yeah, I am. It's frustrating.
You cannot carry a whole kitchen on your back. You did a lot of good things tonight. Clearly not enough. Jessica.
Yes, Chef.
Step forward, please. Performance was terrible. Tell me why you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
I started off a little iffy with the starters, but I did pull it together. And then it was rough. Changing the stations was rough. I think on the line, I'm getting stronger. But it has been getting harder, and the pressure's been getting harder. But I'm ready to work extremely hard to, stand up with, with the big boys on the line.
Elsie, step forward, please. You feel you got the right kind of support from the team tonight? Because this is important for me now.
I felt extremely disoriented in the kitchen. I was not prepared. I can't blame anyone else but myself for it. A lot of the dishes I wasn't aware how to put together. And, maybe I should have taken the time to study that.
Did you feel you got the support from 3 of your colleagues?
Yes, I did.
Tell me why you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
It's been a great experience. It's a lot more than I expected. I've worked really hard. It's all I've ever promised getting here. I don't have any magic potions. There's a lot that I just don't know. But I am a hard worker, and I am definitely a team player. I've given it my best since day one.
Thank you. Now it's time for me to decide who's leaving Hell's Kitchen.
All you're shouting out of there is, I need more time for a lobster.
Yeah,
Young lady.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep.
I need a time. See, you wouldn't be standing here if I didn't believe in you.
Okay.
You've got to get it together.
I am.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is... Elsie. You've made a lot of people happy and very proud. You've come a long way. And for a woman that's never spent an hour in a professional kitchen, you impress me.
Thank you.
And behind that, you touched my heart.
Thank you, Chef. Appreciate it.
Give me your jacket.
Thank you. It's been great.
Hey, keep smiling.
Well,
You light up the place when you smile.
bye. Take care.
Elsie, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
We all are.
You did a great job, Elsie.
I have no regrets. This has been the most exciting, hellish experience of my life.
Could you just explain to me what it is?
Tacos with turkey meat.
We won because why? Because you know what? He was gone. Goodbye.
Congratulations, Red Team.
I'm gonna kick some ass if it's the last fucking thing I do.
Interesting.
Oh, you're good.
I did it, and I'm proud of myself, and the guys are proud of me, and it's a good feeling.
You deserve to be here. Seriously.
I did it. I did it. I did it.
Coming into this, it was a long shot, and then I got as far as I did. I didn't win the restaurant, but I won, nonetheless.
You're probably aware that all your families have been eating tonight. And they'll be helping me to decide on who has had the best dish in Hell's Kitchen tonight.
At the end of dinner service, the families were asked to choose their favorite dish, unaware that their selection would impact their loved one's stay in Hell's Kitchen.
Ralph.
Yes, Chef.
Your family first.
Remember, Ralph made the filet mignon.
Buffy, what was your favorite main course? Was it the filet mignon, was it the chicken, or was it the tuna?
It was the tuna.
The first vote goes to Michael's tuna.
Ralph's mum.
My favorite course was the tuna.
Uncle Richard.
I enjoyed the tuna best as well.
Hat trick. Everybody loves the tuna. Maybe you want to help me get the knife out of my back.
Jessica.
Yes, Chef.
Let's ask your girlfriend Courtney which dish she preferred.
Remember, Jessica made the chicken.
The tuna.
The tuna. Interesting. Bonnie, which dish did you prefer?
My favorite was the chicken.
Your favorite was the chicken. Nice. Mum.
The filet mignon.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. After two families, that's 4 tuna, 1 chicken, and 1 beef. 1 family left. Michael.
Chef.
Let's talk to your dear wife, Lola.
Remember, Michael made the tuna.
Which dish did you prefer tonight?
It was the beef.
Oh. Wow. Jay, which dish did you prefer tonight?
The filet.
The beef. Lastly, Christina, what did you prefer this evening?
It was the tuna.
Thank you. That's the final countdown. That's 5 votes for Michael's tuna. 1 for Jessica's chicken. 3 for Ralph's beef. Jessica.
Yes, Chef.
Deep down inside, you know you weren't as good as Michael and Ralph. Darling, please give me your jacket.
Okay, Chef.
It's time to leave Hell's Kitchen. You've got every reason to smile, because you've been amazing.
Thank you.
And I mean that.
Well, thank you very much.
Strong, clever, feisty, and never short of a word. I like that in a woman.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Babe.
Chef Ramsay was amazing. I mean, it was such an honor to work under him. I like hot things. Some people might not, and I guess you're one of them.
It's burning my mouth off.
What else are you gonna do, you know? It's not your fault.
I'm my own little Cinderella.
Get back on your section and talk to me. Hey,
I'm
hello.
trying to talk
What's
to
this?
you. I'm trying
Get
to
back
talk
on your
to
section.
you. I'm here.
Jessica, let's go.
Can someone come and help me? Because I'm fucking up to my ears in shit. I'm getting screamed at.
The blue team has a new, talented cook, Jessica. And the cooking was spot on. Jess,
Yes.
you arrived through the front door. You deserve to go through the front door with your family.
Bye, guys.
Well done, Jess.
Good luck. I worked hard and, smart, and I think that's what helped me get this far, so no regrets at all. This was such a great experience and something I'll hold with me for the rest of my life.
Congratulations to you both for being here. Tonight, I witnessed two very outstanding performances, and it's been a very close call. So I'm depending on the customers' comments more than I've ever had to do before. They loved your food, they loved your restaurants, and they loved the experience. But tonight, I asked them all one critical question. Would you return to this restaurant? And one of you received an amazing 90% of return business. But that wasn't good enough. In the other restaurant, 94% of the diners said they would come back. Amazing. Any new restaurant would be highly successful with both those figures. But only one of you can be the winner of Hell's Kitchen. You each stand in front of a door. Only the winner's door will open. And with that, the start of your dream come true. Michael.
Chef.
Ralph.
Yes, chef.
Are you both ready?
Yes.
Turn around and face the doors, please. Okay, gentlemen, on my count of 3, open your door. 1. 2. 3. Look at me. That was so hard. Hey, and tight. Go on. Get out of here. Michael, you've won your dream restaurant.
said it before, win, lose, or draw. You know, I've got no reservations about how I performed and what I did here. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I did the best I could. There's no loser. You know, Michael just happened to win.
For the first time, I feel like I'm in control of my own future. I've proven myself to myself, and that's important. I think that I really earned the right to be the head chef that I know that I am and that I am now, that's for sure.
As Michael was celebrating the win of a restaurant, I realized that an individual of Michael's talent that I didn't want to let him get away.
2 seconds. Thank you. Michael, you have a very special talent. And you've impressed me so much that I now want to make you an offer. Yeah. I personally would like to invite you to come back with me to London to be part of one of the most famous restaurants in the world and work alongside me to become a top world-class chef. So, Michael, what do you say?
You know, I was blown away by Chef Ramsay's offer to either own my own restaurant or to move to London to train to become a world-class chef. You know, either way I choose, it's definitely a dream come true.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Yes. Well done. Hey, congratulations. Hey, bring it up. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Hell's Kitchen winner, Michael.
Working with Chef Ramsay is an opportunity of a lifetime. You know, he's going to enhance my credibility and reputation as a chef. So when I do open my own restaurant, I'm going to have a much better chance of success.
Well, my friends, Ralph was great tonight. But Michael deserved to win because his creativity and standards are simply on a higher level. And I accomplished my goal of turning an unknown into a master chef.
And that has to be the perfect way to close Hell's Kitchen tonight.
And I'm fucking out of here.